Hello everyone, I am Shayan Bhador. Who am I? Well, it's a difficult question to answer. I guess many of us are still finding out the answer for this question. Who am I and what am I? Well, professionally, I'm a soft skills trainer and a motivational speaker. And I train students from schools, colleges, corporate houses. So I've got a student who's 6 years old, a class 1 student, from someone who has just retired, a retired corporate professional of 62 years old. So they are my audience. I wouldn't like to call them as my students because I also learn a lot from them, and it's always a give and take policy. They learn something from me, I learn something from them. But I'd like to share with you about my journey of being a trainer. I was also working in the corporate world after completing my MBA when I realized that I need to be happy. And when I decided that I have to be happy come what may, I understood that I need to find out the reasons which makes us happy. The first thing which came in my mind is money, that if I earn money, I'll be happy. But then quickly I realized that that will be a momentarily happiness. It is not going to last for long. So what are the other factors that make us happy? I kept on looking for the other factors, peace, place, religion, culture, and several other things. And then I finally realized that the only thing which can make me happy is when I see people around me are happy. Because even if I'm wearing a smile on my face, I generally don't see myself. In one day, probably once or twice, I get to see myself. That is when I stand in front of the mirror. But apart from these two times, I don't get to see myself. How do I look, whether I'm smiling? I can't see them. So what do I see? I see people around me. So if they are smiling, if they are happy, automatically it makes me happy. The day I realized this, I decided that I'm going to leave my corporate career and I'll choose something which will make me and which will make others happy. So that is when my journey as a trainer started. Personally, I'd like to call myself an agent of happiness, someone who tries to spread happiness in his own humble way. So why am I shooting this video? I am coming up with this video because I think that this is the way through which I'd try to reach out to people, to talk to them, try to give them some hope, bring some smile on their faces, to tell them that you're not alone, I'm with you. And this is just the beginning of a series of videos I'm going to come up with. What will be the subject of this video? Well, there will be videos on motivation. I'll have videos on different learning sessions, learning different kind of skills, on communication, on personality, and there will be different stories which were never shared with the world. So I'll come up with certain stories. I'll come up with certain research which I am doing during this period, because I am also locked down in my home like you are. So I like to share these anecdotes, share these stories with you, these famous rumors which happened, stories from history, future course of action which can be taken. So there will be several interesting videos. And why I am coming up with these videos, as I've said, because I want to reach out to people. I want to bring happiness and hope in your life. If you feel that these videos are good, you can comment, you can reach out to me, you can also suggest me if you think that there are certain changes which should be made. You can ask me any question apart from my bank balance, any other question. I'd like to always come up with this answer. And yes, there's another very important aspect. This is in no way an advertisement. There are no commercials involved, because I find many people coming up saying that I am the #1 success coach in the world. I am the #1 sales mentor in Asia. Well, I don't know how they have become #1 and who certified them as the best coach. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm just an agent of happiness, a very simple human being who's trying to reach out to people, to talk to people. And in my own humble way, I'm trying to bring some smiles on the faces. I am already doing my online sessions with my students, but these are the videos where I'll where I'll come up with certain interesting and exciting facts and figures, and I'd love if people watch them and people comment on them. So, till then, please stay tuned and keep on watching and keep on subscribing my videos. Very soon I'm going to come up with the first of this series. So, until then, have a nice life. Thank you.